Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. If you're excited about action RPGs or you're just looking for something chill to watch, you've come to the right place. Today we're playing through Last Epoch. I'll be grinding some monos, waste a ton of keys, and I'll smash some really crappy legendaries, but I'll have fun. Whether you're hardcore or new to the game, I'm just glad you're here to hang out with me, so grab some snacks and settle in. Okay, we're live. Hey everybody. Gonna be playing some Last Epoch this evening. We're playing some Runemaster. Been playing a pretty fun build on that. So we're just gonna, run some monos and just kind of grind towards 100. That's the goal. So let's go ahead and get it going here. Okay. So, as some of you can see, we're playing Frostclaw Nova build. It's actually gotten pretty popular lately. I'm seeing a lot of different builds and VODs going up of people trying this build out, so it's pretty fun. I'm having a good time with it. Basically, you just spam Frostclaw, and every Frostclaw cast procs Nova, and you can set your skill up with Frostclaw to proc multiple Frostclaws, so you end up covering the screen with just tons of Frostclaw and Nova, and the screen gets pretty gross. So that's what we're playing right now. So we're just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. I believe where I last left off is we were grinding left side monos to try to get all our grands filled out. Looks like I have Blood, Frost, and Death going now. So head there and start grinding it out. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. So it looks like where I just last left off, probably just finished the last mono, so this one's a fresh start. So we'll just go ahead and head south because I see an XP node and I'm just trying to hit those along the way as I go. So let's get it going here and prepare yourself for a lot of screen action. If you're epileptic, you probably don't want to watch this. So, as you can see, a lot of screen noise, but basically every time I hit E, we have Frostclaw coming out. It casts about 6 times for each individual cast, and each Frostclaw I send out bounces a couple times, so I think over the course of a single Frostclaw, it probably procs like, I don't know the exact number, but it's probably like 12 plus times. So we get a lot of claws out every time we hit E. My build isn't super optimized yet. My intellect isn't super high, and also mana is kind of a problem. Right now I'm doing okay, but when I really get going, I can oom out, which is not ideal in this build because it relies pretty heavily on keeping ward going. As you can see, I'm not really spamming too hard, and I have a good couple thousand ward built up. So that's kind of one of the big aspects of this particular build. I just gotta keep it going. So it's just that easy. Find boss, run into boss, hold E, tons of casts, tons of nonsense. So should be able to run through these monos fairly quickly. Just gonna try to generally path outwards, obviously, and hit any XPs along the way, just because I want to continue leveling out my character as quick as possible. And it seems like favor scales better on your faction if you're specifically trying to snipe those EXP nodes, so I'm gonna try to stick with those whenever possible. most of this is just nonsense. You know, killing guys is great. We like to do that, but at the end of the day, when you're trying to spam rush monos, you really just need to get to the end as quick as possible if you want to be efficient. So we'll throw a couple E's every time we get a good little cluster, but for the most part, we're just going to try to cruise along here. And I'll try not to misclick my flame rush, because that is a big part of my movement. There's the boss, so we'll just start spamming. Done. Let's grab this chest while we're here. Couple good runes there, and we're out. Got XP, got favor. Guy here. Nope. Alright. Onwards and onwards. Runes. I usually stop for runes. I skip a lot of the gear just because I've got filters on, so I'm not looking at most of it. At this point, we're just looking for endgame gear anyway. We're just going to zoom past a lot of this. Should probably be better about picking up shrines, but honestly, I feel like unless they're directly on my path, it really just slows me down anyway, so I usually just skip them. Done. Got some juices on that. And we're out. What did we get here? 0 LP blade, we're gonna sell that. Sentinel armor. I've been setting up a loot filter to pick up class specific shards just because, you know, you never know what class you're gonna play next, so I figure I might as well just grab everything while I go. So
take care.
We usually try to shatter any of those class specifics that come our way. Alrighty, arena. Not my favorite of the mono choices, just because, you know, for those of you familiar with Last Epoch, when you're running these monos, it's all about speed and efficiency, and when you get an arena, kind of hard locks you into this full arena. You can't really speed through it too quickly because there's a set interval between spawns, and also the game does make you go through all waves. So in this case, 28 waves on this particular arena, which means I have to sit here the whole time, just kind of spamming my E out. Try to stay mostly center. Keep a little movement up just because it's a good habit to have. As a caster, you are a little squish if you don't have the opportunity to always have your ward up, so just always in the habit of moving around so that you're not getting yourself stuck in a bunch of AoEs or anything. And just slowly grind this down. Trying to just be a little conservative with my E so I don't have to worry about mana management. Though I guess it's getting kind of low, so I can just start spamming the entire screen. The way the explosions chain and how big my Nova procs are, you know, the area on them, one explosion's about the size of the entire screen, so if I just start casting in all directions, they bounce in all directions, and it's like, you know, killing quite a bit of it off screen, which is kind of fun, kind of silly, so just quickly pick up some gold, because we're poor always. Got a relic here. Hey, man, what was that relic? That's a 20 Weaver Primos relic. That's actually a really solid grab there. Always grab everything Weaver for other classes, just because you never know what you're gonna need on your alt. So got a 10 already, but 20 is much better. Might get better RNG on those drops. Those prefixes and affix drops. Oh. Onwards. Let's see here. Just keep heading south for the most part. One sec. Let's see, what are we doing here? Destroy all Venom Spire. It looks like they're all over the place, so I'm just gonna start cruising here. And I'm good. I don't love this dash, this flame dash, because a lot of the blinks let you kind of skip corners, you know? Like if I stand here, I can usually teleport down to the bridge kind of thing. The game logic lets you do that, but for this flame dash, it's kind of picky about what it wants. A straight line of sight with no walls in between you and the dash, which, you know, for big open places like this isn't a big deal. But when you get these corners, I sometimes get a little ahead of myself, and I'll bump into a corner and end my dash early, which sucks. So, but for this particular build, I'm trying to keep a certain amount of my runes up. And that particular order that I'm looking for is to get 2 ice followed by a lightning. And right now, there's no way that I know of to make the teleport use any kind of element to it. It's just like a non-elemental spell ability. Whereas this dash gives you the opportunity to either go fire or ice or lightning. So in order to maintain that ice lightning rune setup, I had to go for the dash just because it seemed the most direct and convenient way to do so without putting a bunch of nonsense abilities on the hotbar. So I'm just gotta kind of live with it. Spire number 2. Time to head on to Spire 3. Hit this wizard while we're here, because why not? So easy money. We're almost to the last Spire here. Quickly melt that down. And we're out. Just died there. Those little axes hurt. Alright, some set gloves, which at this point I have basically every set item at max stats, so
Yes.
we're basically selling those as soon as they come in. The only thing we really care about, oops,
Yes.
don't want to miss that 500 gold. The only thing we really care about is LP gear and some of the experimentals. This one's not one that I really care about, so we'll just toss it.
Take care.
Gloves, I think I already have a couple 2 LP gloves. If that's the case, I'll probably just sell these. What am I doing here? Okay, we got one LP. Okay, we'll throw it into the collection here. Since you have to use RNG to slam stats into these things, it's nice to have a couple spares just in case you get bad RNG. Doesn't really matter where I head at this point. I don't have any XP on the board. I'm just kind of looking to make sure I'm going as directly far away from the center point as possible, just to, you know, build corruption. Okay, so what are we doing here? Seal and ice gate. So we're just gonna start zooming. Let's see what we can find. Oh, there we go. Got it on the board, so now we can start cruising that way. Stutter step a little bit here. Not that I need to kill those, but, you know, might as well get the XP while I'm zooming by here. And now we're just gonna start popping off. Usually these little basins are quick enough that I can just sit here and spam and not have to worry too much about ooming myself, so we'll just let her rip here. Yep, there we go. Just some shards and we're out of here. What we got? Nothing. And nothing. Okay, let's go towards echo information, just so we can get a kind of idea of the surrounding echoes and see if there's any other XP nodes we want to shoot for. Alright, let's see. Just head north, because why not? I noticed some of these notes say like slay enemy A, or slay whatever until you get the direction of the baddie that you need to clear for the mono. But I've noticed that a lot of the time you can kind of ignore that direction, because I could be incorrect, but I do believe that the end location's already been spawned in this mono, so all you're really doing is just giving yourself a direction by slaying enemies, and most of the time the pathing is such that you can probably just start running. That's not always the case 100% of the time, but I feel like the vast majority of the time you can just start running and you're probably going to end up in the right direction anyway. Usually if you're going to dead end, it happens pretty early on in the mono. What we got here? Explosive traps, why not? Let's make sure we get our class specifics shattered, and let's get that view. Alrighty. What are we looking for here? Beacon. There it is. Let's just start going wild. Oh, big boy. So the reason I use the ice lightning runes is because when I use runic invocation, it gives me like a DPS boost, not only to my target but just in general. That's why I went with that particular rune combination. So a lot of the time what I'll do is oh, I'm actually about to so I'm not going to be able to cast it right now, but usually what I'll do is if I'm doing pretty good with mana, I'll pop that runic invocation just so I can get a little extra DPS boost. But right now I have to kind of play a little conservative because, as you can see, the mana struggles are real right now. That is why I put focus on my bar even though I'm not leveled into it, just so I can take these moments to kind of run around and try to get the mana back up. Not ideal, and it's not how it's always going to be with this build. Eventually I will get enough gear up that I can kind of continuously run without booming myself. It's just we're not there yet with the gear. Just a second. Okay, so we're going here, looking for Argolorps the Blessed. Grab this since it was on our path. Nothing. I have a pretty heavy loot filter in place just because I could probably set it a little less strict just so I could be looking for maybe gear that's a little more appropriate for alts, but at this point not really looking to farm for alts right now, so I have it kind of set to what I'm specifically looking for this class, which is intellect. T7 intellects are like the big thing that I need, and what I'm filtered for. I can show you guys my little filter here once I get to the end of this guy. Cruising here. Guess we'll hit this shrine since it's also on the way. We got Shard Shroud. Stop pressing E for a second and the wards started dipping. Oh, I didn't realize that was the baddie. I wasn't paying attention. Okay, so got those. Got an extra key. We'll dump that while we're here. Plan is just to fill that key stash and then stop picking up keys. Keys are kind of useless now. unless you're actually using them. I think the temporal keys are the only keys that I really feel like are worth saving up for. I mean, obviously, if you have a class that you're building for and part of your gear is locked behind one of these, then obviously you want them. But for me, like, I'm not really running arenas or anything, and I'm not running lightless or soulfire, so building up a couple rows of temporal is probably, you know, my ideal situation, and then just chilling. So let's see, what was I gonna do here? Oh, my loot filter, yeah. So right now I'm showing experimental and personal just because, you know, I'm still willing to look at the experimentals, but there's not one in particular that I'm really looking for anymore. All uniques and sets just because it's nice to see those. Always looking for good LP items. 3 and 4 LP items sell really well on the market, so we're definitely always looking for those. And typically I hold on to 1 and 2 LP items just for my own personal, you know, upgrade attempts. We're looking for about 25 different prefix affixes. Intellect's kind of the main guy I'm looking for. All attributes is always nice, but you know, you never find that. Increase area for melee skills, that's a mistake. I don't want that. I don't know, I must accidentally enable that. So we got the different spells, spell damage and speeds, cold damage, elemental damage, and I realize now that I probably don't have lightning damage enabled, and I should, because my class kind of split focuses between lightning and elemental. The basics for resistance, elemental, and then all the non-standard, or, you know, non-elementals, so necrotic, poison, void, etc. Potion, always looking for extra potion slots, just at this point not because I want to wear it, but because I want the shards for it. Anything ward, most of the classes I played now are like, you always want ward. Ward's like king right now. In fact, it's probably a little over buffed. I think they're probably gonna nerf ward at some point. Leech, movement, cooldown. Obviously, I think cooldown is like one of the best stats. I think cooldown and attack speed or spell speed are like, you know, some of the strongest things you can get on gear for any class almost. Obviously not every class, but most classes. Looking for spell damage at reduced mana cost. This class needs a little bit of mana, so having a little extra mana with some spell damage would be nice. And then I should probably do increased mana too. You know what, we're just gonna put all mana on just in case. Elements, freeze rate multiplier is always good. Probably should have, if there's a shock rate multiplier, I don't know if there is. Probably not. Okay, so don't worry about that. I don't have any of the class specific ones selected because I actually made a whole different category for that one, because I always want all the class specific ones that I'm looking for to drop, so, or to be visible. So I have those as my affixes, and I kind of have it set now to I need at least 2 of each of those affixes, and they need to be at least level 4, tier 4, in order for it to pop for me. Just because, like, if I'm gonna see it on the ground, I want it to be the stats I'm looking for, and either it'll be something I want to use, which is not very likely at this point, or I just want the shards. So 2 tier 4 shards are always worth smashing, just so you can get your shards. Oh yeah, so red is my mage specific shards. At this point there's only a couple that I'm really looking for. I want spell crit, lightning aegis, elemental nova, and level of frostclaw. Level of frostclaw is actually what I want the most right now. So anything frostclaw, they're purchasing gear with levels of frostclaw on it, like the relics, is like almost impossible in the current marketplace, just because I think that this build is so popular that people realize that they could sell their frostclaw levels for a premium, so there's like no way to get your hands on that stuff. So my only option really is to just find it in the wild and shatter it, and then I'll make relics myself so that I can try to smash them into legendaries if I can. So black is basically I highlighted all other classes, so you know, the class specific ability shards, and then I told it at least level 3. I think that's like the best value for my shattering runes. If I'm getting at least like 3 shards off of that are class specific on that, that's worth my time. Anything under that, it's probably not worth my time. And then, you know, obviously we're hiding everything else. I'm showing also idols that are specific to my class at this point because I don't really care about seeing all the other idols. I've got plenty of extra idols, and what I don't have I can probably buy on the marketplace for fairly cheap, so I'm just looking for specific idols that are good for this build. So that's kind of where we're at. I guess I'll go over my gear really quickly. I've seen a couple different builds floating around for this. I know my build's probably not super optimal, but it's just what I have right now and what I'm kind of rocking with. So for headpiece, I went with the Crest of Unity. I know that there's probably some other headpieces that people would go for just because there are int specific headpieces that you can then try to smash more int into. And at the end of the day, int is like one of the biggest priorities for this build. But we're just kind of not in a good place yet to make that big switch. So we're just running the Crest of Unity because we get a lot of Nova levels off of it, which is nice. Bleeding Heart because we are trying to get a lot of regen going, specifically leech and regen. So having this guy is really nice when paired with the Twisted Heart of Eucharos. Just because you get a percentage of your health converted to ward when you cast elemental spells, which is basically all we do. And the heart lets you leech life off of your damage. So you're burning your health and then refilling your health. I'm actually refilling my health quicker than I'm burning it. If I could get a larger percentage of my health turned into ward for free, I would do that, but right now the only room I have for it is on my boots. I originally smashed these boots trying to get a different stat for a different class, but I ended up getting a tier 7 speed smashed into it, so now these are like my super duper duper fast boots, but they don't have any amazing stats on them otherwise. But I've been kind of rolling with them just because it makes the extra movement speeds really comfy. And if I did get low, I guess low HP, I'd get the freeze rate multiplier, but it's not really something that happens. Weaver, these aren't great weavers. I just don't have any other amazing hand pieces to put in at the moment, just because I like having the +5. We'll probably look at the marketplace at some point to replace this, but for now, that's what we're rocking with. And then I just went with a couple cooldown intelligence rings, just because that felt pretty good at the time. And then Strand of Souls for belt. I'm rocking the Dragonoth's Claw because part of my build is not only am I proccing Novas off Frostclaw, but I'm also trying to get Lightning Blast to proc off of Frostclaw, which it does fairly consistently because I have a 46% chance whenever I crit with Frostclaw, which is fairly often. So Unstable Core, I know some people recommend it, some people don't. I know that there's probably other value chess pieces you can go for, but right now having the +1 to Lightning, Fire, and Cold is super helpful. And I accidentally unequipped the item, so now I'm going to have to add some skill points, which is unfortunate. Fragment of the Enigma, just because, I think at this point anyone who knows this build knows that you need this item because you're trying to get as many spark charges cast as possible. So, and then basic idols, I went with increase elemental nova because it had also lightning damage, which I thought was good synergy, just because I want to get as big a nova so that I can guarantee the most amount of area covered in order to cast those spark charges. And then I went with mana efficiency for Frostclaw, just because it's a very mana intensive ability, and I want to try to reduce that cost as much as possible. So, and then Aegis chance, which it's kind of low. I know some people like to spec into static orb in order to guarantee that cast, but I kind of was playing with using lightning blast instead, so we'll see how that goes. I may end up deciding to change my build at some point, but haven't gotten there yet. So we'll go ahead and go back to our skills, because I need to reassign points because of my oopsie unequipping moment here. So let's see, we want minimize mana cost. We want to make that spark charge highest priority, and we want overcharge. I don't actually know that we necessarily need overcharge, but having the extra area is just, you know, another nice thing to have. So that's good. Flame path, at this point I'm kind of maxed out. Oh, that's what happened. Lost our speed and distance. This one usually pulls off mana. Yep. Want to make sure I have as much mana build up as possible here. This guy. What did we lose? Thinking it was this point here, probably. And then runic invocation. I know some people don't say go this pathing, but I've been doing it just because I like having the opportunity to potentially cost an additional lightning blast or frostclaw when you use this spell cascade. Just because it's just more of the spam. So the more we can spam our abilities, the more DPS we can send down range. What was the last one? It's probably this guy, right? Spell damage and cast speed. Yeah, it's good. It's got to have been that one. Okay, so we got all our points back. So intermission over. Let's continue the grind. Get this XP node. Slay enemies to locate the Reef Gate. Oh, another thing, you can't, I don't know why, but you can't use your transversal, at least not the dash, on stairs. It's like the logic, like, I guess thematically I get why you couldn't do it upstairs, because like you're dashing straight and you'd like probably bonk into some stairs, but like going downstairs shouldn't matter, but it does. Their coding, you know, apparently doesn't allow for steps. Seems kind of weird. It's fine. We're not too bothered by it. It's just a minor annoyance. So pop these guys. And we'll, this particular map I don't love either, just because I feel like I hit these dead ends like fairly often. And again, the reason why I wish I had normal teleport, just because it makes traversing these areas a little smoother, but this map only comes up so often, so let's pop this guy and just start chugging away here. And boom, easy peasy. Just pick up this gold because we're always poor. And idols crap. Let's move on. XP up. Pick up the shards, drop in that, and let's see here. Looks like we're hitting end of the line, but I do kind of want to get that reveal node, so we'll head that way. Just get a little more vision going here. Almost missed that key. Definitely want temporal. Keep zooming along here. There it is. Pop that. Start pumping. Range here. I get a little spell speed boost when I use my transversal, so I try to pop it occasionally, but I don't want to spend too much mana that way, just because it means less mana on Frostclaw, and every time I cast Frostclaw I have a chance to get mana back, so you don't want to miss out on the opportunity to regen mana whenever possible. Dang, allergies. Alright, let's grab that. It's right there. I can't help it. We're looking for a beacon, of course. Oh, that actually did go the wrong way. Doesn't happen too often, but it does happen. Crabs. You. You. And just start going to town here. Most things melt. There is like this awkward gap in between when things spawn, and maybe I have too many casts down range at another direction, or like now I'm kind of but most things melt fairly quickly. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't also casting Lightning Blast, I'd probably be a little more controlled with my mana usage, but it's how I want my end build to work, because I feel like having the extra single target DPS will make shredding bosses even faster, so we'll just try to cast a focus in between running around here. Grab that red because we want those shards. We'll get out. Get the monies. Get that rune. Almost missed. What do we got? +1 Elemental Nova, nice. I don't need that because I have plenty of +1, so we're just gonna shatter and take that for the future. Okay, so I guess we're just gonna kind of keep following this natural path of beacons, just to kind of keep vision going and just use it to get as far away from the starting point as possible to maximize our corruption gain. So super long haul. We are starting to get close to the objectives here. Left first, because why not? It was a fraction of an inch closer, so figured we just do that. Who's that? Start tossing shit at him. He melts super quick because static charge is super strong in addition to all the frost claws, which is why I like it so much. We'll do the same thing with this guy's at. Start popping off here. The nice thing about Frostclaw's build is that one of the bounces is always guaranteed to come back to me, so if I get a lot of attention on me, a lot of dudes surrounding me, guaranteed the Frostclaw is going to bounce back onto them, so it's good for survivability in those kind of spooky, crowded situations here. Okay, let's see, where am I going here? I keep head here, and we've got one of those with 1 LP. Drop the other in just cause extra. And hit up the beacon. Grab you. Extra crit's never gonna be unwanted. At this point, mostly just try to maximize the density of my Frostclaw hits. So, you know, if I see a particular juicy crowd, I'll throw a Frostclaw into it just to try to hit a bunch of them while I zoom on by. Also, it's important to just kind of be cognizant of your ward situation, because you don't want to let your ward completely fall off, at which point you're a squishy little rune mage. So we want to make sure that we're throwing a Frostclaw out every couple of seconds just to make sure we're maintaining that ward level to some level. We're at the end in sight here. That start popping off here. Sting, level 86. So we'll have a passive point to spend after this. Getting good, we're getting lucky with the mana RNG, because every Frostclaw has a chance to spawn mana, or grant mana, but it's not guaranteed. So sometimes you'll get lucky RNG where you'll get lots of mana regen, and sometimes you'll get bad RNG where you just eat your mana completely up super quick and never get any back. So right now the mana RNG is actually pretty on our side. Like, I know I moved low, but I should have run out multiple times already, and I didn't. Until just there at the end. Try to do a cheeky favor there. Just keep spamming out here. There we go, done. Easy peasy. Grab our runes. Okay, so looks like the south side's pretty blocked off. So we might get a little more movement if we head this way, plus that XP rune, which I do want. So we'll just kind of make our way that way. I don't know why I stuck around here. Something about that spinny boy made me want to bop him. Chuck him along here. What do we got? Oh, proton cannon over here. And he did. Let's see. Grab that guy. Grab you. Clean some of these guys out just because they had the audacity to walk up on me. We'll get out. Granite Spear, which almost exclusively is not anything I need. And it is 0 LP. Extra spell damage in the offhand. We'll go ahead and shatter. Actually, what do we got? Tier 6, and there's no other. Double resistance. Minion with spell damage. This actually might be a pretty solid candidate for the marketplace, so we'll hold it for that. We'll shatter this guy though, because it's blue. Sell this lance here. We'll drop our key in just because having extras in our inventory is annoying. Look to get our favor here. 12,000, pretty solid. I could probably go start looking for boots. What do we want to do? At some point I need to smash this claw and see if I can get something juicy in there too. What I really want to do is go try to see if I can get Frostclaw on this guy. So maybe we'll go spend a second to head to the market. And we have some items sold. I need to try to find a relic that I can smash into that and see if I can get some extra Frostclaw levels. And allergies are killing me right now. Okay, let's see here. Relic. I don't think I'm gonna find one with Frostclaw on it, but it has been a couple days since I had the opportunity to log in, so maybe there's been some change. Oops, what am I doing here? I need affixes. Age. Frostclaw. We're not going to care about any rarity or level. Actually, we do need Exalted. That is something we do have to look for. We'll go low price. Yeah, million minimum. That's for one level of Frostclaw. That's fucking crazy. Okay, so we're going to pivot. We're going to look for something that's got an open slot because we have some levels of Frostclaw we can put into something. And we want to find something that has secondary stats that are solid in case we don't get the Frostclaw, but we don't want to brick this Twisted Heart and make it unusable. So let's take off the Frostclaw for now. Let's see, what else would we want? Cool. Probably cast speed, right? We definitely want cast speed. Do we have any T7 cast speeds? Yeah, for fairly cheap. Cast speed would be a really nice secondary if I can't get the other, you know, the Frostclaw levels. So let's see here. Well, what would we want for our secondary stat? Probably. So we're putting Frostclaw. So after that, Frostclaw is a prefix. So we'll say open prefix count minimum 1. We'll search by that. Health regen wouldn't be awful, but I would like to find something with high forging potential so that I don't have to worry about running out of forging potential of putting on the Frostclaw. Frailty on hit wouldn't be awful. I don't really need health regen just because I get so much leech. I'm hoping for something with just resistances on it. I could do the frailty. It wouldn't be the worst. And then maybe I end up getting physical resistance if I have the worst RNG, which is not like something that's super high on my priority. I think definitely need poison and void right now, but not really seeing poison or void, and I'm really determined to have cast speed on there. Well, there's poison and lightning resistance. What's our lightning at? I don't really need the lightning resistance, but it wouldn't be the end of the world, and it would be nice to have the poison resistance on the roster in case we get that bad RNG. So, oh, that's a rogue relic. I'm worried about using class-specific relics, even though it shouldn't matter, as long as it's not a class-specific affix, which I don't think either of those are. So it shouldn't force my relic to be rogue specific, because I believe it only does that if you have a class specific affix or suffix smashed in. So, oh, but it does stop you from putting Frostclaw on it. I do remember that now. So actually we need it to either be not class specific, or we need it specifically to be mage. So let's just set it to mage and see what we can find. Oh god, it's so expensive. I guess that's not an option after all. At least not tier 7. Tier 6 maybe? Yeah, tier 6 I'll have to do. That's actually not bad. I don't think I need cold resistance. Void, increase health regen. It's all health regen. Always health regen. Everybody's in the same boat as me. Oh, here we go. Void resistance, poison resistance, cast speed. Only 8% though. Any other takers? Be nice to have a higher roll. And how much forging potential is? Oh, it's good forging potential. Maybe I'll just take it because worst case, if I have a little extra left over, I might be able to try to get the rune for re-rolling those. So I'll just go ahead and buy that guy. Seems like a good candidate. Okay, so let's try to get Frostclaw on this bad boy here, and to pray that it uses the least amount of runes, and maybe we get lucky and go Glyph of Hope. We can get a crit. Maybe it'll give us a double. Okay, so let's do it. One level of Frostclaw. One level of Frostclaw. Damn, one level of Frostclaw. Really would like to have... Oh, the amount of forging potential used was very low, though. That's nice. I need to try and get... I'd like to get at least +2 to Frostclaw, and I think I need plus a tier 5 for that. Yeah, probably. So, I don't think there's any other... I think unless my brain is already forgotten, and I'm sure it has, but I don't think there was any Frostclaw items worth getting here. 20k is the cheapest, and oh, that's a legendary. I can't use that. 190k. I have to do that. I've got the money for it. It bothers me to do that, but what do we got here? Tier 2, tier 2. Maybe try to do tier 3. Oh, 299k. Damn. Okay, so tier 2 is the most we're gonna be able to pop off on one of these here. It's a lot of money for 2 levels of a rune, but it just has to be how it is, so buy that. We'll go ahead and we're going to use Rune of Removal because we really want to get those 2 levels off of there. There we go. Drop you on the ground, put you back in. Okay, so okay, so we got the +2, that's good, and we'll just pump the rest of it into poison resist, I think. Actually, yeah, 5%. Okay, RNG's good. RNG's good. RNG's good. Okay, RNG was actually pretty good on those rolls, so we still have 13 forging potential. How's our tier damage on that? It's kind of mid on the Frostclaw. So I think I do want to reroll just to see if maybe I can get higher cast speed. Just because that would be nice. Oh, which one was it? Brain is broken. There we go. Rune of Refinement. We'll try that. Ah. Okay, there we go. It brought our spell damage to Frostclaw down, but it brought us up to 21% cast speed, which I feel good about. So we'll just go ahead and take you, and we're gonna go smash you into our Twisted Heart and pray that we get good RNG. Oh yeah, I forgot. I need to check what sold. Maybe I made some money.
Yes.
And I won't be so broke. Sold. What do we got? Kind of wish it would just go straight to sold. 0. 0. 0. Oh damn. It was just some of my nonsense that I posted early on in order to get gold 10,000. I guess it's something. 0. Okay, so it was all nonsense. We got 10,000 gold. It's better than nothing. I figured I might as well also look and make sure there isn't some sneaky 2 LP Twisted Heart. I know that's not going to be a thing even before I look, but I'd be really bummed if I didn't look and it turned out to be the case. So we'll take a quick peek here. We'll go low price. Okay. So 1 LPs are going for about, oh god, they're already going for 1,000,000. Damn. This build is too popular now. 90 million minimum for a 2 LP. Okay, yeah, we're definitely never giving that. So let's take what we got and hope, I guess. Hope for good RNG here. Take our Temporal Sanctum. I really need those Frostclaw, because if I can get Frostclaw levels, that will get me, where is it? 2 more levels on Spark of Celerity. So it'll like fix all my mana problems if I can get those 2 levels. Like, it'd be huge for me. I know I could put 2 levels over here and also get -3 mana there, but I'm trying to avoid that for the moment because I really like Celestial Conflux. It basically is like giving me really high chance for Elemental Nova, and if I wanted to go and take Frozen Rain, I'd for sure have to take a level off here, but I don't know where else I could take a level off to go that route. There's not really anywhere else. I'm pretty lean otherwise. Like, this 1 level in Celestial Conflux is like my only lean spot right now, or like heavy spot. Everywhere else is fairly lean. So anyway, let's try to go use that key. Maybe we can get super lucky. Win. What level is this guy? Oh, level 80, so... Oh, dang. Actually... Actually need to get rank 3 unlocked, so... I'm not even going to be able to slam anything. Maybe I should get something. Okay, I don't want to waste this, so I might as well figure out what I'm going to slam into that dagger, just so I'm not wasting the key. So let's head back to the market real quick. Since I have to use that key anyway, just to unlock the next tier of the Sanctum to smash my heart, I need to use that opportunity. So see if there's any daggers I can pick up real quick.
Welcome. Who sent you?
Set you to Exalted. I actually don't remember all the different choices I have for affixes on here, so let's just quickly eyeball it. Oh, cast speed, that'd be real nice. Is that something affordable? Probably not. Oh, actually, pretty affordable. Hell yeah. I guess I could take Leech. I don't really need it, but 10 health melee on hits also pretty solid, and Frailty's not too bad. All of these are actually pretty solid. Let's see what else do we have here. Melee lightning damage wouldn't be bad. Let's just set that to like 3, see what happens. That's percentage. Oh, plus 13. Okay, yeah. Let's see. Frailty's not bad. I don't really need Ignite. This one's pretty solid, but I'd really like to get one with the top end being cast speed, which is none of these. Just this one. This might be the move. I don't love this guy, the 9 health on melee hit, but I can just try re-rolling it into something. I've got 47 potential, so we'll just go with that. So let's put you in. figure out what we're gonna put else on first. Oops. Okay, what's our choices? Chance to bleed, chance to ignite, poison, shock. Shock's pretty good. Shred armor on hit. That might be worth taking. Frailty is what I don't need. Might do the shock on hit. Just because, you know, this build does a lot of shock. Or, you know what? Let's do the armor shred. Why not? Wait. Okay. Damn, we're getting like super strong RNG rolls here. Okay, so let's focus on health on melee. Let's get that randomized. Oh, well, honestly, it could have been worse. Chill's fine. We're split between lightning and frost, so not the worst. Not the worst. Let's focus on you. Oh shit. I used my glyph of chaos. I'm an idiot. That sucks. Did I roll it again? What is that? What are our odds here? What are we likely to get if I do that? We'll go prefixes. God, bad RNG would be like void damage. Good RNG would be critical strike chance if that's even an option. Let's just level up this guy first before we fuck with that. Okay, this might go badly for me, but whatever. Oh, that actually was pretty unlucky. Because I don't use melee abilities. Well, it happens. There's really no other recourse there. This item's pretty locked down. Cast speed is minimum though, so I guess I could just reroll for a higher cast speed in case I get lucky. So, do that. Still fairly low for cast speed. Let's try it again. $36, that's like, that's mid. Let's just leave it there. I think that's probably a good spot, so. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, I used my key. Wait, maybe the door's still open, because I didn't actually walk through. I'll grab this, because I'll need a second one anyway, but it makes it quicker to jump. Okay, so the door's still open for me. It is sick. Okay, we'll do the level 2, and then we'll pop our dagger in there when the time comes. I don't get really any good gear on these, so it's mostly all about just skipping through as quick as I can. I don't know if this strategy is any better than anybody else's strategy, but I typically just like pick a wall and start running along it. Just because usually the next area is along a wall, or at least that's what I've seen, like along an outer wall. I don't know if that's like for sure confirmed, or if that's just been my experience up until now, but it's been like every run, so I just assume that that is correct in how this particular area has been coded. until proven otherwise. Oh, look at that. If it isn't the end of the road.
Such power. There is only one explanation.
We'll do it again. Dead end. Unfortunate. Through. Pop, pop.
Lowly peasant.
I also notice sometimes that when you get like multiple ways blocked off, it's like more often than not been the way I needed to go, and they made it tricky to get there intentionally, or at least it felt like it was coded that way. In this case, that was not the case. Is, I guess, at the end of the day, ultimately randomized, but it does feel like there's certain patterns that I more often than not see. Which is why whenever I hit these kind of semi-dead ends where it doesn't seem like there's any good path to get there, I do my best to try to make my way back, just in the off chance that it was the direction I needed to head. Let's keep it chugging here. Oh, there it is. Oh, we're super over level for this boss, so we're just gonna run in here real quick and power that all up. Actually, tier 2 isn't as bad as I thought. I guess. Oh, shit. Damn. I did not realize. Oh, I lose all my progress, don't I? Shit. I haven't done a tier 2 on this class, so I guess I was a little overconfident running into that. Oh well, it's just a key. I have a billion of them. All it really did was waste a little of my time. I thought for sure that that was gonna be cake. I should have been a little more strategic, I guess. I don't actually know that I know that fight, to be honest. Every time I've ever gotten to this end game grind here, I can usually do 2 and 3 tier of this boss fight and just like absolutely destroy her before she gets to cast any of her major mechanics. So I might actually have to learn the fight here. We will try to quickly speed through this still, just because we don't want to waste our time on this nonsense, and we did anyway, because double dead end, why not? Let me through, please. Let me in. There it is. I knew it. I knew it. All those block paths, it had to be the way.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Could it be?
The bee. Alright, we're just gonna business as usual. Spam our way through. No particular reason I went south, just because I have a disposition to always kind of travel to the right. And in this case, south happened to be the right. If it's because I'm left or right-handed, excuse me. Maybe that's like a right-handed people tend to always try to go to the right, or maybe it's just total nonsense, random, and everybody's different. But I always typically try to head to the right. Oh, okay. Cruising here. Hopefully
All makes sense
the end
now.
is getting
Epoch has
close.
finally come to me.
You know, given how poorly that fight went for me, I actually the tier 3 might actually end up being a problem. Guess we'll see how this goes now that I know that I can't just AFK grind through it. If it still ends up being relatively easy fight, then we'll just jump right into 3. But if it ends up challenging us, maybe I'll hop over to my Necro just so I can quickly spam through it, because my Necro is very strong. We've got the Harbor Helm on that guy, so getting through these is stupid fast. Alright, let's be super serial here, guys.
The Epoch, I will have it.
I can barely see the mechanics. I don't know if I was supposed to be able to interpret that. That looks like a... Damn. This is a problem. Okay, let's just save some time here. I could probably sit here and try to grind this properly, but honestly, I just want to keep farming manas and getting levels on my guy, and smashing my face into this boss is probably not a great waste of my or use of my time. So let's drop this, and this into the universal inventory, and we're just gonna switch over to the Necro now because we can absolutely cheese those fights. I would love to just be super thick-headed and go in there non-stop with the Runemaster, but it might be one of those situations where I need to just wait, level up, and we don't want to do all that if we're just trying to get a couple of smashed items through. So, okay, let's just grab 2 more keys because we wasted a bunch of keys. I haven't actually run the Harbor or my Necro in quite a while, so I actually have to remember what I'm doing on this thing. Oh, we can actually jump straight into 3, but level 50, and that's level 37. Let's just do a 1 real quick. Since we have the dagger, let's just get that done.
More rats come to gnaw at the edges of my sanctum.
Okay. Okay, so we do him, we do that, and we just start zooming here. Oops, I didn't mean to fucking send him over there. I gotta stop hitting spacebar. Okay. Now we remember how to play this class. We just keep teleporting a lot and casting Bone Prison in order to get the Lich health up and let him just clean house. Oh god, this is extra spicy. Just keep zooming along here. Oh, I see you, item. Shield A, LP shield A. See there, I love having a teleport that lets me go around corners. Makes it feel a little smoother to transverse. Oh, there's our spot. Okay. Let's see what we're doing here. One of the things about the Harper headpiece is when you teleport to a new zone, you always have to recast the Lich, just because I believe, unless they patched it, there's a bug with your DPS where Dreadshade won't properly proc on him. Oh, casted him. Oh, did that count as a new area? I don't know. Oh, ooh, it did. Okay, unfortunate. Do you? We'll do you. Get you out. Let's start cruising here. God, I'm hitting a lot of dead ends here. Don't you know what that means? Probably need to go this way. And if I don't, we're still gonna go this way anyway, just to be safe, because RNGs are usually with us. Harbor Lich is very broken. Lich King, he bops people super hard. Basically twin railguns that just go off over and over again. There we go. I see you, door. Step on through here. Okay. Go. You. Over here, and he's gonna go to town and one tapper because he's fucking strong as shit. Legendary LP ring, we'll take those. We'll come over here, travel back in time, drop our daggers in. Seal cash. What do we get? Chill on hit. Literally the worst fucking stat we could have got on that. Very sad. Okay. That sucks. Oh well. It is what it is. It's better than nothing, but not of all the stats that we had on that, probably the one we cared about the least. So now we'll put in another ring, and we need to make sure this is good for up to level 80, which... Oh shit, I have to get a tier 4 unlocked. Damn, okay. I guess I should have done tier 3 so I can do the dagger. I didn't pay enough attention. And I gotta do a free tier 3, and I don't have anything to smash, so we're just gonna do it for freeze.
Who dares intrude upon my research? No matter. They cannot reach me.
Let's see here. Yep, I need to do you. Get you out.
Fighting me is unity.
Damn it. TP, please. really doesn't want me to go up that right way, which is why I really feel like I need to go up that right way.
To stand against us.
God damn. They really don't want me up that way. The harder they block me from it, the more determined I feel to go up that way. Yep. Damn door.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Could it be?
Alright, let's continue on here. Try to get bomb past these guys here. Making pretty good time. Thank you, teleport. Missed you.
Ah, it all makes sense now. The epoch has finally come to me.
There it is. Oops, did I break it? There we go. Okay. Let's bop this guy right on the face here. Put you.
I will
Here.
have it.
And she did. What you got for me? 1 LP, 0 LP. So this might be worth keeping. And this might be worth keeping. And this might be worth keeping. That is worth selling. Okay. I don't think. Pretty sure this. Yep, this is the one we couldn't do this anyway. But nope. Okay. Up here, and we'll grab one more key, so we can be done with it. Let's get this tier 4. Get that here.
Intruders? A waste of time.
Let's go, Lichbot. Harbor Lich. Cruising along here. Full speed. There you are. You're dead end, but you're not.
Such power. There is only one explanation.
Oh, I need to recast this guy. I always know the moment I've goofed because I start TPing and I don't hear those orbital rail cannons behind me, and I know I've goofed because his attacks also build on my ward, and I need ward because I'm very, very, very squishy. My cat Mimo. He likes to watch sometimes. Something for you. Right.
I will have it.
I don't actually know what to do there. What do I do there? I'm gonna have to cheat, I guess. I don't know what that ability does. Oh, I have to swap eras. Okay. I guess I should have realized that. I didn't even know she was the kind of boss that you needed to use that ability on, though I should have absolutely realized that. That's funny. Okay. That'll be fine then, we'll beat her. I was just being silly. It's not one of these Oreos here. Okay, another key down. Wasted a lot of keys today. That's why we're collecting as many as we do here. Just because we know we're going to be burning them.
More rats come to gnaw at the edges of my sanctum.
Okay. Tier 4. Once again. This time we won't die. Cat. Emotional support cat on my rear. Watching my back. I always appreciate it. Damn door is blocked, of course, so we gotta go around.
How is this possible? Only I should be able to command time here.
Alrighty, let's see here.
It all makes sense now. The epoch has finally come to me.
See if we can quickly get through here. We want to get back on the rune. Here it is. Alright. Do not forget, if she casts that shit on the floor, rune shift. Don't let me forget. see you. See you. You hop over and it'll do the thing. Ah, not today, Satan.
Escape is impossible. Sapphire water.
Oh god, I'm bad at this game. No. In my defense, I never claimed to be amazing at this game, so don't try to hold that against me. Huh. Honestly, part of the problem is
Dares intrude upon
when you
my
play a
research.
class like this that is super strong and builds a ton of ward, you get kind of complacent. You know, as you build up in monos, the difficulty scales and like you kind of feel that, so you can account for it as you go. But when you jump into these dungeons, you may have forgotten like how hard things hit or how weak you are comparatively. So I feel like they're a little more punishing in that you don't have as much time to get accustomed to it. Also, I'm not like level 100 super high corruption yet. I'm assuming if I was like, you know, super stacked out, that doing a tier 4 dungeon wouldn't even matter.
What's this? How are they manipulating time? Could it be?
To stand against us. Dare to stand against us.
You won't. The Epoch. Finally, I will have its power.
Dead end, damn. That's a really long dead end too. Super long dead end, jeez. We may never recover, boys. God damn. Every dead end humanly possible. Oh, please. Let me in. Oh, man. This game is making me work for it today. Alright, let's try this again here. Oh, no. Let's go. Oh, alright.
Escape is impossible. Sapphire waters.
Huzzah. Finally.
Still so much to learn.
Minion health regen. How did that drop for me? Oh, huh. I'm on a different class, of course. Minion stuff is things I care about on this class, but my other class. LP, okay. I don't actually think I have that urn either, so. New gear, alright. Come on, boys. Wish me the Frostclaw, please. That wasn't expensive to get Frostclaw up. Come on. Let's go, please. Fuck. That was unfortunate. That was not what we wanted. I mean, we'll take the resistance, but that was like 2 suboptimal rolls in a row today. All that work for keys, and we kind of didn't get what we want on either item. Very sad. Alright, let's dump these back into the chest. So sad, so sad. Let's get rid of this stuff. I don't need anything right now, so we're just gonna shatter. Sell you. Pretty sure. How many shields we got? Just 1, so we'll keep that. Pretty sure I already have that headpiece, but I only have the 1, I believe. That is a head, right? That's a helmet. Where's my other? Oh, there it is. Yeah, we just have the 1, so we'll drop the other in there. That's a relic. Health regen, ward retention, mana, spell void damage, increased void damage. Not bad. Okay. Yeah, I think that's the first one of that I've ever gotten. And then I've got a lot of these rings, but I figure might as well keep a lot of them. So we'll go ahead and switch back over to the Runemaster. Make our suboptimally rolled gear. Sucks because I really wanted that Frostclaw. And that means I'm gonna have to go do all this again. Get these rolls until I get the Frostclaw. Purple, that's where I put it. Oh, that gives me spells too, so I'm gonna have to reapply spells. At least that gave us void resistance, which is good. So I guess we'll take it. Okay, so Nova, we want that. Fire Trail, we want that. Please, laggy server. We want that for sure. Maybe I should just, I don't want to, but maybe I should just take the point off now, because I could put that in my mana regen, and I know that'll be nice there. Lightning, what did we want? We wanted that one, and for invocation, put it there. These laggy servers. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to the mono grinds. Where were we? So we're almost at enough stability in order to hit the Eye of Erebos. So let's continue onwards. We'll hit this. What are we doing here? We're locating the Thunder Dragon. I can't feel like, maybe it's just I'm just imagining it, but I almost feel like I can feel the less elemental novas proccing. It's only like, you know, 15 in percentage, but I like having that 40% proc rate on the novas just because it was like almost always, oh, ambushed. Everything dies. Get out. Grab you. You. We care about neither of these. Onwards. Let's get that X. Oh, another dead end. Okay, so we're probably getting close to the top end level bonus corruption that we're gonna get. Maybe we'll try going that way next, but let's get that XP while we're here, because I want it for favor, but I also need that level of Frostclaw so I can get back up to max level. What are we looking for here? Seal the Storm Gate. money. We like that. Oh, this way, eh? Bop and zoom, bop and zoom. Bop, 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 zoom. Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, zoom. Bop, bop, bop. And let's start this rodeo. Everything must die. There we go, got the Frostclaw level. Just what we needed. Go to our spells now. Oh, I had to pass it too, I forgot about that. So let's get the mana efficiency. That's good, we like that. Then we're gonna go to our passives and see where we want to put this point. I think we still want to keep leveling up Celestial Doom because the ward output and crit you get, or damage, sorry, that you get on bosses is real nice, and we need to get 7, so we'll just keep chugging along that way. Okay, let's head this way, because maybe we can branch out. And we also have the eye, but yeah, let's just do the eye of Arbus. Alright. This one, probably do want to keep moving and occasionally popping focus, just so I don't completely own myself here. I should probably stand closer to the boss too. It's really important that I keep trying to keep the transversal going, just because that extra cast speed's nice. Oops, that was way too much transversal. Get out of that, because no reason to stand in the dead center of that AoE. We get up to about 6 or 7k ward as long as we get to sit there and really spam. Man, it's still rough. Just keep using regen here. As long as we get a couple focus charges in, we can get back up to full. Three, two, one. Dead? There we go. Give me my loot. We got amulet with no LP. Okay. What do we get? Wand drop, two-handed mace, one-handed axe, scepter. We're gonna go with scepter or wand. Let's just do wand. Doesn't really matter, to be honest, but I think I probably want to see more wands on the ground than scepters. So let's finish out this guy. We don't technically need to in order to continue getting my grand blessings, but it kind of like an OCD thing. Don't want to leave an unfinished mono behind. Rather get its corruption up to whatever high level I can get to, and then move on to the next thing. Stairs, damn you. As well grab you. Boots, eh? Blood of the Exile. I actually don't know if I have those boots, even a non-LP variant. Not that it would be probably difficult to buy on the marketplace, but I like, you know, having one of everything just so I can sit there and quickly play around on alts or explore my options. Assassino. Armors are LP. Let's drop those in. Actually, let's go ahead and put you here. Getting rid of you, but you might be worth keeping. Yeah, I don't think I have these boots, so let's go ahead and put those in. Still need to look at marketplacing that guy. And actually, now that I think about it, I had a ring worth trying to sell as well. Yeah, 3 LP crit ring. That's probably worth trying to sell. And then these guys are not worth keeping, so we'll sell them. How much favor we have? Let's go try to sell these real quick now that I'm thinking about it, before I log off for the night later and inevitably forget and realize I didn't post those.
Yes.
Okay. Let's go ahead and list the ring. Actually, let's quickly research the ring because we want to make sure we're getting good min-max money here. See how much these 3 LP variants are going for. Ring of the Third Eye. So we're gonna go to
Wait, that one's new.
Ring of the Third Eye. Where you at? Am I blind? I am. There you are. And then we're gonna go set it to 3 LP minimum. Sort by lowest price. So a minimum they're selling for 25 mil, which is fine by me for sure. Actually, it looks like they sell fairly quick too. Well, 2 days listed, 3 days listed. Okay, so up there's not selling good. 6 days listed, 3 days. 10 hours, 2 hours, 8 hours. Okay, so anything under 32 mil seems to be selling pretty good. 4 hours, 16 days. Actually, okay, that's not good at all. 16 days is a long time for these to have been listed. 4 minutes, 35 minutes, 10 hours. Okay, so under 30 mils, the move here. Let's just sell for 24, 24 mil. 24. Yeah, let's go 20. Let's be the first ring that pops up. 24, 9, 6 nines, 24, 6 nines. Wait, can I post that from the individual shopkeeps? I can, sick. So we're gonna go 24. 24. Yeah. Perfect, okay. And then tier 6, increased spell damage. Lightning resist, necrotic resist. Decent rolls. Yeah, I still think that the max rolls for int. I think this is a good candidate for selling here.
This stuff was once owned by
So, what was it? Imbued flesh bound to. Let's not even look at that. Let's just look at tier 6 spell speed. Or, excuse me, spell damage. Damage. We're gonna go tier 6. Oh, damn. They're still selling for zeros. Oh, though it is 107. That is pretty solid. Oh, okay, that's sells for zero too. And it's got necrotic poison. This is unfortunate. 18 intelligence. 14 intelligence. 16 intelligence. Damn, dude. These aren't really selling at all. This might not be even worth my time posting, to be honest. 13 days. 14 intelligence. 101% spell chance. Yeah, this isn't worth my time. Sag. So we'll just get rid of you. Back to the end of time here. So we finished Blood, Frost, and Death. So we're gonna head over to Fall of the Empire and start chugging away. All right, we got XP on the board anywhere? We don't. So YOLO. We're gonna head this way. Because money. Always like money. Never enough gold. Even though it's not a lot. Looking for the soul gate. Boop and soup. Soup. Go off to the left, not too far. Should get there fairly quick here. All this goodies, and then move it on. I'd always do the XP zoop around that. It's like a force of habit at this point. Okay. Shatter you. Transfer you in and move on. Actually, I'm just gonna keep heading this way because I want to obviously also maintain the distance from the main timeline node to get the corruption. As much as I want the gold, I don't know that I necessarily need to go out of my way too hard for it, especially when there's more gold on my direct path. What are we doing here? Blood Spires, okay. Oh, it's that easy sometimes. Some glyphs. Some gold. On we go. Okay, what are we doing here? Destroy the Bone Spire. Pop them. Let's see if this takes us that way. It's starting to get further and further away from the way I need to go here. Which is, okay, there we go. Looks like it's gonna loop back around. Keep the ward up. If there's no ward, we die. And hello, Spire. Okay, grab you. And we move on. Okay. Just keep going, yeah. Got gold on the path. Just keep the train moving here. Why with a cyber key? Why not? Actually, I haven't checked if you can filter by keys. I don't think you can. Be nice if you can. Just because I'm getting dangerously close on everything but temporal keys to being maxed out for how many I want to be holding on to. The gate hasn't showed itself yet. It makes me think maybe this might be an ambush. Ah, look at that. Ambush. It's almost like if you run into one of these monos and nothing happens for long enough, you can kind of count on it being an ambush mono. Yeah, the damage isn't bad, but it isn't amazing just because I really need more int. Just don't have enough. Probably need to look at how I can reshuffle my gear around at some point soon just to try to scale more in, but some of the gear that I have or need and I would want to put int on is going to be very expensive. These guys up. What are we doing here? We're doing a void gate. Okay. Okay, easy peasy. XP node. Get out here. Slay Ukulus the Betrayer. Because. Uh-oh. Hate to hear the bong. Means we got stunned. And stunned is usually not good, because stun means we're not moving or generating ward. Which means maybe we're dying. But fortunately, we just came down to like a, double ward. We got here LP vial, XP up. Just gonna drop these in the inventory and keep moving here with the ring. Yep, we're just gonna keep chugging along. Big circles everywhere. We're looking for a void gate. God, more circles. Let's kill this guy because we're mad now. Don't push me. Don't stun me. You. Current health loss per second. Ward. Actually, what's the. Oh, it's only a tier 3? I thought that was higher. I think those still sell though, because people like buying that experimental to put on something else. Feel a little ambushy, not gonna lie. Starting to feel like it's been a while since we've seen anything. Oh, look at that. Big shocker. Almost don't want to pick it up. 0 LP bow. There's so many of them, but
Yes.
they're worth 500 gold, and we don't want to miss out on our monies.
Yes. Take care.
Alright, what are we doing here? Headhunter Lavits. Headhunter Lavits. Let me know if you understood that reference, by the way. Pop these guys in the face and keep them there. Very high density one. Nothing particularly strong, but just high density, which is always pretty satisfying when you're chunking. Yeah, you already have like lots of explosions on the screen, so just seeing numbers spawn everywhere because there's just so many baddies to hit. It's very satisfying on this build. Fools. Another ambush. Oh boy, my favorite. At least it was an early ambush. I hate when they take forever to ambush. Like if you're gonna do it, just get it out of the way so I can move on. Forgot. Increase armor mana. Okay. I kinda don't need any idols, but I do like to keep an eye out for ones like that just because it is a nice, you know, having extra armor mana is nice, but I don't need it. Then keep chugging. Ooh, XP. That is what we want. Bop it. No, 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 no. Okay, so we need to go definitely north, and we're going to Aspire. Dead ends everywhere. And stairs. This map is one of the worst for transversal, or this particular non-teleport transversal ability. Just because I'm either flying straight into a dead end, or I'm just hitting stairs non-stop, which is annoying as hell. Bop you to death. Open our portal. Money. Get our rune, our shards, and get our XP. Oh, we're hitting end of the line already. You know, and we haven't had any real reveal beacons either. Not even fully halfway through the stability. Critical strike, don't mind if I do. The other one I really like critical strike is nice, just because this is already a very crit focused build, but even more crits is always appreciated. But I really like the haste. I think everybody does, right? Makes you go zoom, makes you cast a little faster. You can usually fly through these fast. Actually, if I get a well-timed haste Spire, I can usually not only get through my current mono, but I can get mostly through the next mono just by like going super hard, which is nice. Getting two super fast monos back to back like that is always ideal. Let's grab our XP. Head on down. Where are we? We're all the way up here. Let's go left, actually. Seems like it gets us a little further away from the starting point. So, what do we got? Ice Beetle. Weakest, in my opinion. We have crit or haste. Speaking of, there's my crit. Okay. What are we looking for here? Oh, I'm luring out an ambush. Well, at least they're being upfront about the fact that I'm getting ambushed, instead of trying to hide it like I'm doing something else. Wow. Ambush, please. Like one ambush. Of course, it's everywhere but where I went, as it usually would be. Oh, there we go. 10k, 11k ward. Nice. We're popping off on the ward now. Oh, because of the crits, obviously. More crits, more damage, more ward. Makes sense. Huge idol. Ooh. % chance per intelligence for increase elemental damage with 3. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've seen that before. It's a 4-buy though. That's a big investment because it means you can't take. It means sacrificing 2, 3. It means sacrificing like 2 of your 4-buys horizontal, which like I wouldn't do. I really like having that Frostclaw mana. Just gotta have it. So, but into the collection you go. Ooh, let's get that reveal beacon so we can see the area a little better. See if we can find the optimal path here. Gold. Alright. We have our destination, the primeval dragon on the map. So we're gonna go pop that guy out real quick. Zap. Just start going to town here. Oh, yeah. Easy peasy. Damage, volcanic orb, don't care. Oops. The Ghost Maker. I don't even remember picking you up, but you get thrown out. Alright. Oh, you hate to see it. Let's just grab that. I don't know if it's gonna give us anything, but maybe we'll get a little vision. Arena. No. Beacon. Okay, cool. It's actually been a while since we've hit an arena. It's kind of nice. Not gonna lie. Sometimes it's nice to do an arena just because you get to like AFK brain it, but it also eats up a lot of time because you're sitting there waiting to run all those waves. Crit chance, yes please. Mess up your teleport, why not? There's our target. We'll probably kill it super duper fast. We're just gonna absolutely spam the screen because we have crits and you don't want to waste them. Nothing can withstand the crits. Yeah, the mana's still pretty rough. I could probably respec a little. Oh, we hit. Oh, yeah, again, crits. I always forget I have crits in my ward generation. The shoots are way up. And I forget that that's happening because of the crits. Man. I can't tell if it's purely bad RNG or if it's just literally like my mana regen. Like I need to get more of it in the passive tree. Let's get out of here. Okay. Let's look at that real quick. Yeah, I already have mana regen there. So we're definitely getting mana regen. We have extra mana from there. Yeah, honestly, I don't think that getting more mana will do anything for me. It's really just about getting those Frostclaw levels. I just really need those. It's like my hard gate right now. If I can just get my hands on the Frostclaw levels, it'll fix a lot of my problems. If I could get 3, that would be amazing. A level 3 Frostclaw upgrade, just because then I would get that extra point in Spark of Celerity, and I'd probably go push over into Frozen Rain just to really bring that mana cost level down, because then I don't doubt that I would have no problems with mana. But getting my 1 item sold. What are the odds that that's that 20 mil ring I put up? I wish I could check. I kind of want to check. If it's that ring, it opens up the doors for Frostclaw moves. All right, let's just check. It's probably not, but man, if it was, that'd be nice. I could use that 25 mil for sure.
Yes. Hello?
Let's fucking go, boys. Holy shit. Was not expecting the ring to have sold that quickly. Maybe I could have gone a little higher, but ooh, 25 mil. That's actually the most money I've had on this game. So let's get some Frostclaw, man. We really want it. What can I do with this? Twisted Heart. Let's just look at what's available with Frostclaw, period. Because I could temporarily get, like, I really want to have Twisted Heart, but I could see a world where I'm off of it temporarily just to get those Frostclaw levels until I get a higher level. Let's just look at Frostclaw. Really want tier 6. Low price. Oh god, it's still 28 mil. Ugh. I can't even, 1, I can't afford it, but 2, I'm not going to spend my entire collection on just some shitty suboptimal, you know, and I lose Twisted Heart's very helpful ability as well. God, levels of Frostclaw are so expensive. Though, actually, now that I can blow millions, getting levels of Frostclaw is not really a big deal, so What was Twisted Heart again? If I could get a 2 LP for... I don't think I can, but if I could, that would be real nice. Damn it. Stop. Okay. Subtype. Unique. No, what am I doing? I am having total brain meltdown here. Alright. Where's Twisted Heart? Okay. 1 LP is 600k and 8,000 favor. Ooh. Sucks to suck. And what's the 2 LP? Ah, that's right. It's so damn expensive. I could buy 1 LPs and just keep rolling the dice and hoping. Sucks. Sucks to suck. Especially because that particular Twisted Heart, I had to look around for a while till I found a 7% health converted to ward. I feel like you obviously want a high cast speed, which I didn't get the best roll on, but you also want a good percentage of that damage turning into ward just to help fuel your ward gains. Ideally, you'd get like a 8% health conversion, and you'd get the 16% cast speed, but I feel like those are just not, you can't get your hands on those. Yeah, it's like 1 million is the going right here. What can we make? What moves can we make? 16% cast rate is the top end. Do I take the extra cast speed and just say so long? It'd be nice if I could find top end and at least 6%. I don't know that I will, but let's just look for a second here. See if we can make that happen. Percent, 12%, 10%, 12%, 10%. Really wish you could sort these items by percentage of their substats, their affixes. Like, do not show me this unless this particular affix is above this threshold. Okay, 14% and 6%, not bad. Might be the best we're gonna find. Let's look a little deeper and then we'll come back to page 3 if we don't find anything that sticks out to us. 14% 6. 14% 6. Looks like 14% 6 is pretty common at this page right here. 15% 5. Damn. Okay. I know it's silly to try to sit here and look for a few percent, but I mean, a few percent do matter, especially when you're at this level. 14.6. 14.6 might be the best I'm gonna find though. Not seeing anything that really screams out at me, and I don't want to spend 300 years in. So we're at 7% now though. We are seeing 7%. 7% current health converted to ward. So I guess if we can find a decent cast speed to go along with that 7%, that would be worth throwing money at. 13% 7, that's pretty close. What am I currently rocking? 12%, so it would be an actual upgrade over what I'm using right now anyway. I think I actually got my current one just off of a drop, so just got lucky. 14% 6, damn. We'll look a little bit further. If not, we'll go back to page 6. 15%, oh, that's really good. Did we take that? I feel like we might need to take that. I don't know. Actually, I'll probably drop the cast speed single percent for the single percent increase ward percent, because I feel like that's just a little better value. I think. I could be wrong, but I think. I'm by no means an expert at all in this game. I'm definitely a casual. Okay, where was it? 13% 7? Was that what we were looking at? Was that the highest we'd found? Yeah, looks like it. And then what's our sub roll here for health? 16%. What was this one? 15%. Okay, so we'll take. Oh wait, 14%, 15%, and I'm currently rocking 16%. So. Okay, yeah, we'll take this guy. Which kills our favor, unfortunately, so I can't buy anything Frostclaw yet. So we'll just keep grinding here. Maybe we should just turn on. Should we open up our relic hunts just a little bit further? So we currently have it set to 4. Nah, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Just keep grinding here. Back to the end of time. Follow the Empire. Yep. Okay, let's get it moving here. So we just exposed that, which told us that if we went up and over a little bit, we could get a little deeper. So let's take it that direction. What are we doing here? Spires, got it. Onwards. Okay. Hey buddy, you want to say hi to everybody? You want to say hi to everybody? Or you just want to sniff my mic cable? Think about trying to chew it? Because you know I don't want you to chew it? I bet, huh? Grumpy boy. Okay, let's see. We're going to take keys. Don't really want keys, but just trying to min-max the path here. Slave patrolling desecrated flesh. Yummy. You don't look like a desecrated flesh. You just look like a dude. Same with you. You just look like a bro. You don't look like a flesh. Increase lightning damage, spreading flames. Okay, nope, don't want. We're happy with our area and lightning damage. Okay. Let's see, oh, XP right there, that's where we're headed. Oh, dang it, I ran directly away from one of my objectives. That's annoying. It was a void spire too, so it's not like it was running away from me. I was running away from it. Alright. Now we go. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Done. Okay. Excuse me. We'll go ahead and sell that shield.
Take care.
Let's just pop the rings in the inventory while we're here. Drop this into there. Take a look at. Oh, let's get rid of this too. Accessory, offhand, sort. You will hold on to because maybe we can sell you. Forgot to check. Alright, let's grab that XP while we're here. Even though I'm my dead end, I'll take the XP. What are we looking for here? Gate of Sacrifice. We'll just take a mostly northern approach. Oh, there we go. Didn't take too long. Grab you and just start popping off here. Seizure a warning or epileptic warning. Those words, but we're gonna grab because. Sir. Okay. Our XP. Yeah, it looks like it does pretty decent amount of favor. I think we've only run a couple of these and we got up, we got up to 1,000 favor fairly quickly. Looking for here the Husk Elder. There you are. Alright, that's enough. Key. Get our shards. Is that an LP? Nope, you're LP.
Yes.
We're just gonna sell you. Drop you down there. Onwards. Let's grab this, get a little more vision. Lots of goodies off that guy. Beacon all the way up there. Okay. The Shield of Hope. Just pass these guys. I really wish I could take that blank, man, and make life so much more easy with transversal. dude. Mana's still a problem.
Fools.
That key. Needs to get out. The hell? The cuckoo. Oh, that's a lot of intellect. Should I use that just to see if it turns into something? Huh. Why not? We'll just mess around with it. Increase physical damage. I don't need you. Are you... Do you have particularly high rolls? Just a tier 6. Shatter. Mitigation. Also. Tier 2. Okay. Let's just attach you. Why not? It's probably going to nerf our damage pretty hard, but I'm just curious. I don't know what the RNG on that idol is. Like if it immediately procs or if it's like it takes a while. Screen got a little glitchy there. Server's getting a little wonky, I think. Honestly, my single target damage doesn't appear to be too effective. I can't tell if it's just because I'm throwing a lot of stuff either way and it just would always be fast, or if the extra intellect is a little more felt. Oh yeah, the server's really chugging right now. I can tell. We're in for a bad time here. Might be time to relaunch Last Epoch. Secret tunnel. Anything good? Nope. Wait. Do I care about that? I don't think so. I'm gonna grab it, but I don't think I wanted to buy for lightning edges. I think I want to keep the skinny idols. Okay. So I'll drop you. You are endurance. Wait, is that a tier 7 though? Might be worth selling then. Tier 7. Critical strike avoidance, doo. We're gonna drop you to my 2 buy idols. Key and the soulfire. So we're not gonna pick up soulfire keys anymore. I decided that's how many I'm gonna keep. Temporal I'll take up to the 4th column or 4th row, excuse me. I'll finish filling out lightless, memory, and standard arena, and then just try to stop picking up keys. Did that transform? It did not. Okay. Increased minion damage, spell damage, cold resistance, elemental resistance. I'm just really curious if it's gonna transform. I don't even care if it I obviously don't need it. Let's switch though for the shade and the serious stuff. Oh God. Okay. We can't stand in the duty there. We gotta actually try. be super serious here. Oh, I know what it was too. Didn't help. Want these levels for sure. Okay. You know what? Since we have that, let's get that too. Now we're gonna go. Bop, bop. Stutter step in here. Oh, the best defense is the offense in this case, because we build a fort. Oh.
Accepted. The void is all that is left. Let the void take
Oh, the mana. The mana. Charge. Charge. Ooh, don't stand in that. Ring, amulet, relic, bow. I care very little about any of these. Let's go with the ring, I guess. What do we got? Anchor of Oblivion, 1 LP, and Shield 1 LP. Yep, great. Okay, so 12, 6, 10, 12, 6, 10, 14, 6, 10. Why did it change the indent there? Weird. Okay, let's just do that guy. LP axe, 0 LP ring. Okay. So that is done. So let's get rid of you. Keep you, and ring. Or excuse me, key. What's that? That's a relic. Okay, so. I don't think I have one of those. No, I do. But it's a 0 LP, so let's get rid of the 0 LP one. 2 index. It's immune. And we have a 1 LP, so we'll keep the second one. I don't even know if it's worth keeping that, to be honest, but so we'll sell these. We'll keep you. Put you in here. These keys over as well. So we're done with Lightless Arbor. Excuse me. Attractive, I know. Okay, so
Yes.
sell you. We're gonna try to auction off. Well, honestly, that one's probably not worth anything. I'm gonna hold on to that just because I'm interested to see if that becomes anything. And if it keeps its suffixes and prefixes when it transforms. I don't really know how that item works, so. But these two we're gonna see if we can go sell and then see if we have enough for trying to build another relic
Take
to
that.
roll on. Let's see if we have enough to buy a relic, because I would rather focus on buying a relic first before I try anything else here. So let's go cast speed and let's go tier 7, low price, class, mage. $40K. Oh, 4,000. 4,000 favor. Dang. Ding, ding, ding. It doesn't look like I'm gonna be able to afford it right now. Wonder if that's just because it's tier 7. If I go tier 6, it is. Okay. Well, you know what? I really care about Frostclaw anyway, so it doesn't need it. I don't need to go out of my way super hard for tier 7 in cast speed. So, oh yeah, that's right. I want to have a 1 open prefix for the claw. Oh, I have to buy claw stuff too. Okay, I need to focus on that first then, before I try buying my first smash item here. So let's say level 1. I don't care if it's exalted. And we just slowly grind our way up here. What? Don't lie to me. Oh, 2 selected, that's why. Okay, so, oh god, 188. Actually, that's not too bad. And then what's the level on that? I almost feel like I should see if I can start by tier 2, just to be efficient with my smashes here, or my shatters. Still 188, that's not bad. Okay, so we're just gonna start buying these out. Still think I have enough for what I need here. So we're gonna go you, because we definitely want. How dare you, RNG? Only 1 level of Frostclaw. That's sad. Don't do me dirty like that. Oh, that's why. I've gotta freaking have my Glyph of Hope. Sick, okay. I don't care about the rest of these. Get out of here. Oops. And then we'll go. Oh god, the RNGs are not with us today. And we got no Frostclaw for that. That's so sad. Ugh. That's such a waste. So do we only have 2 or 3 Frostclaw right now? I need a minimum of 5. Maybe I get lucky and crit and get free bonus, but I'm not gonna bank on it. Claw. I only have 3. I need 2 more. How dare you? Alright, mage. Frostclaw, please, for the love of all that is nice in this world, do not do me dirty again. 200k, God, that's expensive. But I have a lot of money, so. Okay, so we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. Please give me the Frostclaw. Thank you. No, it wasn't Frostclaw? Okay, now it's Frostclaw. Okay, so that actually might put us at the 5 we needed. It did, okay, so we can go buy an Exalted with the required bits in there. So we need Exalted, and we want probably cast speed, and then we'll see what we get from there. Level 6, because level 7's out of our price. Oh, it's 2,800. No. We had to burn too much favor to get here. Oh, it's all over. Damn. The dream is dead. Long live the dream. Alright, well, we got our Frostclaw for our next smash attempt, which is better than nothing. So, I think, yeah, let's just post these items, because either way we'll have to grind more favor, so we might as well post what's worth money and move on. So we'll say, I don't know, what's a tier 7 worth? I'm curious. If I go to endurance, is that even worth selling on tier 7?
Rings upon rings upon rings upon rings. Wait.
Endurance. Okay. And we're gonna set that to tier 7 and see what's it's selling for here. Oh, wait. And just endurance. It's endurance threshold, okay. Endurance threshold tier 7. And let's say exalted. They're selling for about, okay. Looks like about 30, 40k. Let's just put it up for, I don't know, 28k even, just to get the sale. It's not really worth wasting too much time on that amount, that percentage, but you know, let's keep playing like we're super broke, because eventually we will be broke again. Okay, and then honestly, I don't really care enough to look, so we're just gonna post you. We're gonna say 20k. Seems fair. Okay. That's probably it for tonight. I think that's probably where we'll end it. I'll hop on tomorrow and we'll continue on with the end of time. We still need to grind. I think, yeah, we're just gonna be cleaning up our grand blessings. So we did the left side to get all the grands filled out. Now we got to go back through, looks like starting at ending the storm, up through Reign of Dragons, Age of Winter, Remnants of Elders, and Spirits of Fire to get those knocked into grands. And then at some point along the way, we'll definitely have the favor we need in order to go finish getting an exalted relic to smash into that new heart and see if we can get lucky with Runeclaw, because we really need it bad. We can get 2 levels. I can make that work. And 3 levels would be great. With 3 levels, you know, I could do the Spark and get Frozen Rain. With 2 levels, I'll either take Spark and the last level of Celestial Conflux, or I'll consider going into Frozen Rain. But I think, percentage-wise, I think the better value is in taking Spark and then just going into Celestial until I can get a 3rd level somewhere, in which case I might swing back around. Because my only other recourse at that point would be trying to look for a level somewhere else. I don't know if there's like a new glove I could look into. I don't want to get off Bleeding Heart because I do like what that's doing for me. I know I could go into the +1 amulet, but either way, yep, that's where we're gonna call it for today. So thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you next time, and we'll do some more Last Epoch, and in about a week we'll start looking at Path of Exile 2. I'm not like a super hardcore gamer. I haven't gone deep into Path of Exile, so I'm interested to, you know, give that a try. I've really been enjoying Last Epoch, so I think it's a good time for me to look into Path of Exile and see if I can, you know, get into that, and, you know, maybe have you guys help me out and, you know, show me the ways, and we can kind of figure it out together. So anyway, thanks. Bye. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. You can follow me on Twitch at Pendurin TV. I plan on going live evenings Monday through Wednesday with longer streams on Saturdays. I post more gameplay on the channel, so if you want more casual Last Epoch content, go ahead and throw me a subscribe. Thanks.